Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a singles love reading. What's next in love? New boyfriend, new girlfriend, new partner, future spouse, confirmation on a relationship you may be in. We're going to be doing some evidence today. I've got some letters and numbers. I also pulled out my clarifying charms. These are a lot of fun. I've got some clues. I've got some love messages. So let's see what's next in love for you. Welcome, everybody. So glad that you found this reading. Very grateful that Spirit has guided you here. We're going to start with some letters. We're just going to get a handful. We're going to put them right on the table, right from the beginning. Now, these could be initials, first initials, last initials. They could be somebody in your life now, just to confirm a relationship, or somebody new. This is a singles reading, so it could be new love. I've got the letter C. I have a letter A. I have a letter P. I have a second letter A. I have a W. Letter T, a second W. Okay, two of the same letter, probably a little bit more important. Okay, I've got the number 3. Could be the month of March, 3rd of the month, 3 days, 3 weeks from now. The letter R. I have the letter K. I have a U. I have the number 6, could be June. Part of me feels like 36 in age. I have the letter L. I have an I. I have an O. I have a Q. I have 2 Qs. We'll put those down here so we can see them. Okay, so we're just going to leave those on the table just so that you have those in sight. They could have meaning. They could be somebody coming into your life, as I said. Let's see what Spirit has for you tonight, Aries. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with me. Spirit, please share with me for my Aries. What do you want them to know? A soulmate energy. Maybe a soulmate energy is coming into your life. Okay, that's what we want. Spiritual maturity. You're on the same path. Look at you. You're like arm in arm, traveling this beautiful mountain, traveling up this mountain, a mature love. I love this. And then I have a love card. So with this beautiful like chakra alignment, I'm in alignment. I'm in alignment with this mature love. I'm in alignment with this soulmate energy. So that is gorgeous. Let's see what the cards are saying. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know about this connection. Anything you want us to know about this person, what's coming, anything you want us to know. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have the World. And I have a Temperance. Now, part of me felt when I pulled that 4 of Pentacles, it was this sense of you've gone through a lot, okay? You've gone through something that either, it's taken you a little while to either get back on your feet, or you feel like I don't know, you just have to guard yourself, even definitely from a financial perspective. Maybe somebody took advantage of you financially. They weren't fair. They borrowed money. They didn't pay it back. But I feel like it's taken you a while to either repair some of that damage, or at least repair what you went through. You're in a good place right now. You finally are at peace with whoever, whatever that situation was. I do feel like you're at peace now. I do feel like you have, in your heart, in your soul that it was part of your journey. It was part of your story, that you just have accepted it. Like you're not regretting what happened with that person or what you went through. You're just, I guess, just trying to move on is probably the easiest way to say it. And then Spirit just said you have moved on. So it's not like you're still kind of moving in this energy. You have moved on. But what you haven't brought into your world yet is this new love. It's almost the sense of, okay, so I did all the work. Now what? You're like, now what do you have for me? So the wait is a little bit difficult, is how I feel. That's okay. Spirit, please share with me. Two of Wands. I love Two of Wands because the Two of Wands is more along the lines of a big picture. Okay. It's planning my future. It is seeing the big picture in action. It is taking the necessary steps to pull myself out of a situation, to invite new energy into my life. So, you are definitely grasping at the big picture. Maybe you see yourself as settled down with somebody. You could see yourself married to somebody. You could see yourself remarried. If it's a second marriage, you're just ready to kind of do this big, oh, look at you. You are ready. I think there's a real feeling of I'm either ready or I'm not. And you are ready to receive. You're ready for the rewards. Look at the keywords down here: success, victory, prosperity. Now, the person coming into your life, maybe you feel that way about this person. Maybe they are very successful. Maybe you see a future with this person right out of the gate. Maybe you feel like, you know what, I'm drawn to them because of their success. I'm drawn to them because they're a planner. Maybe they're very forward thinking, like they think along the lines of, where they're going to be 5 years from now, or where they're going to be 10 years from now. And maybe you're attracted to that person. I love that. Bottom of the deck says you're an Empress. You're ready. You're ready to receive love. You're ready to give love. And that is the most important thing. It's like once your energy is available and you feel like I'm just putting it out there into the world, right? I'm ready to receive. So let's see what Spirit says. Let's see if we can get some clues now. Now that I know where you're at, but I do like this feeling of maybe your person coming into your life sees a future with you, and starts to plan a future with you. And that I love right out of the gate. I have a Leo, and this is just keeps coming into me as Capricorn. So I just keep seeing, Cap. So could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo. I have a cat. Maybe they love animals. Maybe they have a cat. Maybe we're going to meet online, social media. Maybe that's how we're going to meet. Something like that. I know you guys are rolling your eyes at me, but a lot of people meet that way. They're very athletic. Maybe they were very athletic when they were younger or in school, or they played some kind of ball, some kind of team sport. Maybe that's their thing. Maybe they love to watch sports. I've got a Libra. I have a Libra energy. I have in the winter time. Maybe we'll meet this person in the winter time. I have a Sagittarius. I have a Capricorn. Lots of signs. Okay, so you guys could be any of those. So lots of signs tonight. And I have a Virgo. So lots of signs. Spirit isn't holding back with who is coming into your life. So we've got winter so far as a timeline. We're going to get some cards for time also. So let's see what this is. These are gems. The lapis lazuli, life-changing epiphany or experience. It is time for a big and blessed change for you as God is supporting you each step of the way. I love this. A life-changing epiphany. I need that, right? I need the epiphany. I need the person who comes into my life that I literally look at them and I know it's like an aha moment, right? I need their eyes to open wide, your eyes to open wide. I need to be excited about this person. I need to have it be a moment in time that I won't forget. I love that. I do feel that. Because you're ready. When you're ready to receive it, that's when it comes into your life. Titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. It's a multifaceted quartz. Okay. And there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. Somebody is going to be multifaceted. Maybe you're going to love a lot of different layers about this person. Like the more that you get to know them, the more you fall in love with them. Those people who get better over time, like you find out new things about them all the time, and you just appreciate different things about them as you grow and learn about each other. That's beautiful. And then I have an opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. Look at you. Look at you glowing. Look at your third eye opening too. Let's see what this says. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So you're opening up, your heart chakra is opening up, your third eye is opening up, you're glowing. Look at you. You're like bursting with energy. That when people say to you, you're glowing, like, what's up with you? Who did you meet? Who are you talking to? I want what you have, like I want what you have, right? So you're glowing. There's this inner glow about you because you are just falling for somebody and they're falling for you. How gorgeous. Let's see what else they have to say about this connection. I have an Ace of Wands. Look at that big, beautiful gem right on the top of that wand. Yeah, you're glowing. You're sparkling. I love this. Ace of Wands. I have a Justice card. I have a Page of Wands. And I have a Three of Wands. Now, it's interesting because we had the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about the big picture planning. The Three of Wands is now I know what I want and I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to take action. And when I flipped over this card, what I saw was this Three of Wands you don't normally see in all the decks. You see this beautiful path, but it's like, I know exactly what I want and I'm going to follow this path now. So it was very, I don't know. It was like you just knew, maybe your epiphany moment was like, I just know this is the one. I know that I don't know what it is about this person. Maybe it was just a blast of energy that came into my life. But, people who say, I knew this was the person I was going to marry, that's this person. That is the feeling that I'm getting. It's like, I just knew the moment I met them. I felt different. It felt awesome. I felt this internal glow. I felt beautiful. I feel beautiful when I'm with this person. I feel amazing when I'm with this person. And maybe this is somebody I really, right out of the gate, fit into that. What is my big picture plan for my life? Whatever that is for you. If you'd love to have a committed long-term relationship, you always dreamt of a church wedding, whatever it is that you're looking for in a relationship. But this is a new passion. This is somebody new. I'm not feeling this is somebody anywhere near coming from your past. It's all new energy. You have 4 swords. You've taken the time. You have taken the time to do the work. 3 of Pentacles. This person's looking up to you for some reason. Either they're really impressed with you. Maybe they're impressed with what you do for a living. Could be as simple as that. Like, wow, I'm really proud of you. Like you're doing really great. Like that's amazing. Like, what do you mean you've got, all that going for you? So I feel like this person's really, these just flipped over. We got to grab these guys. We got a couple flippers over here. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I do feel the passion is immediate. I feel like the feelings are immediate. This looks like a big dragonfly on the bottom of this cup, doesn't it? So maybe you'll see a dragonfly, maybe a dragonfly tattoo, or I don't know, some kind of dragonfly comes into our, crosses our path somehow. Maybe that's a sign. But I have this beautiful energy of, I had feelings from you right from the beginning. And it's true. I mean, there are some people that come into our lives that afterwards you get to know them. You don't embarrass yourself the first time you meet them, but after you get to know them, you say, I have to be honest with you. I felt something immediately. I just felt like this was going to be something bigger. So whether you call it love at first sight or two souls connecting, sometimes twin flames have that instant kind of recognition. Let's see when they're coming into our lives. Now, I did have the number 3 and the number 6. So we could have a March or June. Let's see the timeline. Anything about the timeline, Spirit? When is this miraculous epiphany happening? We have an epiphany. I have May. Okay, that's not that far away. I have August being important. These could be birthday months also. And I have November. Let's get a couple more of these. Spirit, what else do you have for us? I have in good timing at the right time, of course. And then I have slowly but surely. Now, that makes me feel like you've been waiting. So I'm hoping the wait is almost over. I know the wait is the most difficult. Yeah, it's almost the sense of like, Spirit's working on it. Whether your person is working on some things before they find you, or you both have some kind of lesson to learn before you meet. But, Spirit's working on it. Just know it's on its way. Let's see what the charms are saying. Let's see. These are kind of fun. I like them a lot, and I kind of forget about them, but I do like to use them. They're just little images. They're called clarifying charms. And we're just going to read them intuitively for you. Okay. I'm just going to grab a couple, and we are going to just see what jumps out at me. I have a piano. I don't think they play the piano, but they may have a passion for like live performances, or they maybe just have a great ear for quality music, like something like that. This is a world. This is starting a journey. This is also coming into me as traveling the world. Maybe they've traveled to a lot of different places. Maybe they want to travel. Maybe they have experiences about traveling. Yeah, they're traveling. Look at this beach. They're going to exotic beaches. Maybe if you were to say, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And they would start listing places like Hawaii, or I don't know, some exotic island, something like that. I have a hammer. It is coming into me as good with their hands, handy. I don't know whether they're in construction. They could be in the building trades, but I'm going to say they're not shy around being able to pick up a hammer and do something with it. Like they can actually handle themselves around tools. I'll say that. I'm going to flip this one over. This is a holly leaf. That's coming into me as Christmas time, but it's also coming into me as like kissing under the mistletoe, like which is kind of sweet and very romantic. So kissing under the mistletoe just came in. And this is an eagle, and this is really coming into me as a tattoo. I don't know why, but it came into me as some kind of, for some of you, some kind of eagle bird, I don't know, some kind of tattoo representing something, but that could have meaning to somebody. What I want you to do now is I want you to ask yourself a yes or no question based on anything I've said up until now, a little bit of interaction going on here with you. You've got to participate in your reading. Yes or no question, anything you want to ask Spirit, we're going to answer that with a handful of cards. So these cards are great for just personal questions or your own personal question. Maybe we'll get some clarification for you. Let's see what Spirit has. A year from now, okay, maybe some big news, a big announcement, maybe when will I be in a formal commitment with this person or living with somebody? A lot can happen in a year, maybe. I have forgiveness. Maybe Spirit wants you to work on forgiveness. Maybe we got to let go of something still or forgive ourselves to move forward. And then I have within the next few weeks. Wow, something's happening in the next few weeks. So let's see what happens with that. So that is nice. All right, let's get some feelings. Let's see what their feelings are. Let's see where this connection is going for you, Aries. What are they thinking and feeling? Where are we going to end up in this connection? I've got opening up their heart. Look at that. You're opening up their heart. I'm a true believer in that there's something going on in this particular connection that I don't know if you even had to open their heart, to tell you the truth. I think from the moment they saw you, I think their heart opened. Maybe you're the first person who ever got there. Maybe you're the first person who ever had the magic key, but I don't think you're going to have to work really hard to open their heart. I have sweet honey, very sweet, very charming, just came into me. I had that kind of romance with that mistletoe earlier. That was nice. A proposal, a formal connection, some kind of formal, a ring. This is the person you want to marry. Do you want to be married? Maybe you want a commitment. This is the real deal. They're going to open their heart. It's the real deal. I'll take the real deal. Let's see what their feelings are for you. Spirit, please share with me what my person, now this could be a future person. These are future feelings. Let's just say it's your future spouse. He's going to ask you to marry him. And how is he going to feel about you? Let's see. You and me forever. I'll take that. Let's see. Here it is. It's like I met you. I got to know you. I fell in love with you from the very beginning. I really will say that. I think this is one of those connections that I don't know how to describe it. It's an inner knowing. Like, I just know I'm going to marry you someday. I'm going to say it that way. I know I'm going to end up with you. I know we're going to stay together. I know that you'll never walk away from me, or this is the one that's going to work out. And whatever happened in the past is in the past. But right now, Spirit wants you to know this is the one. So we're going to keep an eye out for this one. Late at night, sometimes I can't sleep because all I'm doing is thinking about you. It's nice. When you first meet and you say goodnight to each other and they stay up and think about you for hours. I want to give you the world. I love that. I want to start a life with you. I want to give you the world. I do feel like it's the real deal. I will say that. You are my light in the dark. Okay, so you brighten their light. You brighten their darkness, I should say. You're consuming my mind, right? You're all I'm thinking about. That's when somebody's really into you. That's fun. I get jealous when you get a lot of attention. So maybe somebody's has a tendency to be jealous. Maybe they've never been this excited about anybody before. I daydream about our moments together. I know what I want, and that's you. When someone makes up their mind that they are really into you and they really want to be with you and that you feel like it's real, I love this it's a little bit of a power feeling to me. Like, I know I want you. I want you, right? I want you. Let's just say it that way. And I'm not going to let you get away. I'm going to do whatever it takes to catch you. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win you over, win your heart, win your love. And I know what I want, and that's you. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous because you want somebody to want you, and you want them. You want them. It's mutual. You don't want somebody to chase you that you're not interested in. That's no fun, You want the person who wants you. That's great. Both of you. Please don't ever give up on us. Okay, so we'll be in it for the long run. It's nice. Babe, I keep dreaming about us. One more of these. And I want to marry you one day. I think they make up their mind right out of the gate. I really do. I think this person's a big picture planner. I think they are very good at kind of forecasting their own future. And I feel like when they meet you, they just know. They just know that you are the one, and they are not going to let you get away. How gorgeous. Let's thank Spirit together. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. Let's put this out into the universe. If you enjoyed this reading, you saw value in this reading, and you'd like to follow my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button now. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can check out my website for my private readings at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.